Elise found the world more beautiful when she closed her eyes. Melancholic jazz music rode the soft sea breeze around the pier, each note lingering like a clandestine kiss. Quiet and unseeing, Elise felt the most herself. Her other senses opened up and softened the edges of her anxieties, making her feel grounded. Then she opened her eyes. Chelsea Piers came into view around her, the massive docking ocean liner just beyond the pier's entrance, ablaze with the glow of the setting sun. Her pulse thundered in her ears, and the jazz notes grew fuzzy. Trying to purge the clamminess from her earlier panic, she wiped her hands across her skirt, then stepped toward the waiting car. Once he finished loading Elise's luggage into the trunk, Colum, her family's driver, helped her into the automobile.
"Your ship docked late. My apologies, Miss Saint, but we're in a race against the sunset. Your father is already in a mood."
He glanced at her through the rearview mirror as the engine roared to life.
"Welcome home, by the way."
Elise thought facing her father again sounded worse than being out after the sun went down. As far as she was concerned, the house in Harlem was no longer her home. Not in a city full of monsters who craved the taste of her blood. Monsters like the one her best friend had become. The car turned north, and though the sky over Manhattan darkened, the streets were still full of people, hats held down against the evening breeze and faces twisted with fear. Colum stepped on the gas. To settle her nerves, Elise peeked into her bag for what she knew was the 5th time that hour. The letter, with the lovely golden seal of the Paris Conservatory, was still there, staring back up at her. Her fingers plucked at the loose threads on her coat 7 times, her chest growing tighter while the residential buildings of Riverside Drive whipped past her window. They quickly neared Sugar Hill.